welcome back to Victory Fit. So today I'm really excited to bring you this video on craving myths and the reason why you crave salt and sugar and intuitive eating as well. So I'll be explaining what intuitive eating is and how you can apply it in your lifestyle, and I'll be breaking the myths on cravings. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. Cravings is really, this happens pretty often to most people. It's not just for women, it's not just for pregnant women, it's not just for women who are PMSing or on their periods. It's also the case for men. And the reason why I say this is because cravings is often linked with hormones. But if you look at it, hormones actually exist for you to sleep better, for you to grow, for you to have children, to help your reproductive system work properly. Hormones exist for you to regulate stress, to handle stress, and there's not actually any link between cravings and hormones. The reason why you crave foods is because you most likely did not eat that food or that craving the day before. And if you sort of follow what a lot of vegans and a lot of people that follow the paleo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but the paleo diet, which is sort of a caveman style type of diet where you're eating a lot of berries and a lot of raw foods and no processed foods. This is how cavemen used to eat, almost raw meat and raw foods. If you look at people who studied this and who actually live this lifestyle, and hopefully they understand this too for people who recently developed this lifestyle, people that crave salt and sugar, this most likely means that they don't eat enough fruits and they don't eat enough vegetables. So the reason why you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables is really up to you. Fruits have the most glucose that you need in your diet, and vegetables have the most salt and minerals that you need in your diet. So adding sugar and adding salt to any food is not humanly right. It's not how we used to work back in the days. So that's very more progressive and modern, and it's not that it's wrong, but it's not right either. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people, when you have a craving, for example, for sugar, or for chocolate, or for desserts, that is most likely because you did not have enough fruit the day before or that morning. So, for example, it is recommended, it is good to have a lot of berries and fruits in the morning to sort of regulate your glucose levels, and then you have the vegetables more at night or throughout the rest of the day. So if you were to eat fruits in the morning, berries with your oatmeal, with your eggs, and then you eat vegetables more towards for lunch and for supper, you would most likely have less cravings the day after if you eat sort of in this chronological order. So having cravings for sugar and having cravings for chocolate is not wrong, it's just that it's normal. And what I would like you guys to understand is that one of the best ways to get sugar is not just from fruits. I hope for people to understand this is that sugar can come from other sources, such as dates. Dates are a really good source of sugar, and it's natural and they're really good. And dark chocolate as well. So cocoa itself is not that good. The actual 90% powder cocoa is not that tasty. It's very bitter, but dark chocolate is really good, and it does sort of help you with that sweet tooth craving that you might have. So these are not wrong. It's not bad to have in your diet, but it's not something you should use or do every day. And this also just comes back to the understanding that you should eat everything in moderation. You shouldn't be eating a lot of fruits either. Having a lot of fruits and eating a lot of bananas in the morning and a lot of sugar and mangoes and grapefruit, and all fruits have sugar. Everything breaks down into glucose in the end. So if you're eating a lot of fruits and your diet is heavy in fruit, you may still end up being diabetic, which is very surprising and unfortunate, but you might still end up being diabetic. And what a lot of diabetic people don't understand as well is that wheat and breads and pastas and everything that's sort of refined like that all break down into glucose. So I will make another video about wheat because that's a whole other topic that's really interesting. But just to make you understand that breads, pastas, any sort of anything wheat-based really breaks down into sugar. So, and this is why in the diabetes world we use the term blood sugar levels. So sugar really is glucose. So sugar is really a sugar-coated word for the term glucose. So that's what I wanted you to understand as well. And also, just to make another point about hormones, is that for example, let's say you are craving chocolate, or you're craving chips, and someone tells you that, oh, you're just craving that because you are PMSing, or you're just craving that because you are pregnant, or you're just craving that because you're on your period. So that is really not the best answer, or it's not the best reason either. And the reason why is because men can have just the exact same craving as women. So men can also crave a bag of chips, and they can also crave chocolate, and men also often do have a lot of the same cravings that women do. They just don't say it because it sort of sounds feminine when men say that I am craving a chocolate bar. So men just don't say it, but men also have the same cravings as women. So it doesn't have to do with gender. It really has to just do with what you ate the day before and what you're not eating and how you're eating. So hormones and cravings don't really have a relation. If you speak to any specialist out there, there is not really a correlation between hormones and cravings. It's really about how you're eating and what you're not eating. And for the salt craving, the actual table salt now this is not recent. It's a very long time ago that someone decided to add iodine in table salt for us to have more iodine in our diet. But iodine is really just a mineral. So minerals are everywhere. They're in the sea, they're on the beach, they're in seashells, they're in seafood. So if you're not having enough minerals, you're not having enough salt. There's a lot of minerals and vitamins in vegetables like zinc and magnesium and everything that is in electrolytes. So electrolytes actually include magnesium and zinc, and that's why a lot of seafood and shellfish-based foods have a lot of iron and have a lot of minerals that your body requires. So the actual white table salt is not that good anymore, and white sugar, of course, is not good at all. So my suggestion to the world would be to replace table salt with sea salt or Himalayan pink salt. Himalayan pink salt is hard to say. The grains of salt in sea salt and in Himalayan pink salt are much bigger and thicker. They're like cubes, so you don't have to add as much in your food, and it is natural. So it comes from the sea, it comes from the volcanoes. There's nothing better than eating natural food. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really wanted you to understand that it's okay to have cravings and it's okay to satisfy them and not feel guilty after it as well. And I would like my fans and my followers and my viewers to really understand intuitive eating, and because this really helps you understand your body and what your body needs before you try any diet out there, before you try any way of eating or style of eating out there. So if you just listen to your body, listen to what your body needs and what you're craving, it really helps you in your weight loss journey and your weight gain journey, or in whatever journey you are for your body and your mind and your soul. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, or leave a comment itself. If you have any comments on this video, leave it down below. If you have any questions, you can also message me at info@victoryfit.com. Check out my website, victoryfit.com, and I'll respond really fast, within 24 hours. Also, I really hope that you enjoyed this video and give me any suggestions for the future. And since the fall is coming, I'll be really getting on the nerves of those children or kids or teenagers starting back school. So I'll be making a lot of cool videos in the fall. I'll be having a fall series, of course, so I'm really excited to present that to you guys. So keep watching and stay tuned, and see you next week. And last one. Go. Keep going.
C'est bon?
Ouais.